Shalom, Tessin here. So I noticed our children have seemed to given themselves over to chaos. At least a great number of them. And although there are many culprits as to why this has happened, there's one in particular I would like to highlight. Before I get into the solutions, let's see what the word says about how these days will be. In Luke 12, verse 53, the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and so on and so forth. Now, the word says it's going to happen, so it's going to happen. But I think us as parents, well, a lot of you pacifists out there in particular may have more to do with it than others. I believe it's 13:24. There you go. Look, I understand that you don't want to see your children be harmed. I get that. And I definitely understand you don't want to be the ones doing the harm. But I think this is what we get when we lay down our rods and spoileth the child. Say that he that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. Now I'm not sure exactly what betimes mean, but it says it plain and simple right there that if you don't spank your son, that you hate him. You hate your children. You have to be the one to give them the boundaries. You have to set boundaries for them. And believe it or not, they love you for it. Those that when you let your children run free and things like that, they actually hate you for that. Believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, but they crave that. This is why a lot of times they step out of line. They step out of line because they want you to put them back in line. They understand that means you care for them. And the word says that. Just to reiterate, let's go into Proverbs. I don't know why I got out of Proverbs to go back in it. I believe it's 23. Just gonna do it the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. See? Just to reiterate, withhold not correction from your child. For if you beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. That's if you're spanking him to correct him, not just to take your anger out on him. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. So do not fear spanking your child because you're doing them good. You're not hurting them. Well, you are hurting them, but you're correcting them. And the correction is what they need. I mean, even the Most High corrects us when we overstep our bounds. And he's our example of how we should be as a father. I mean, he says he's long-suffering. That means he's not quick to temper. But when he does, he's righteous in his judgment, as you should be. So, beat your children so they stop acting up. Okay? You'll make a better world for it. Until next time, shalom.